Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for February 2024. I hope everybody's doing well. I do want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you guys. Leave the rest for someone else. Also, keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these things are not occurring, they could occur in the next few weeks, depending upon your particular timeline. As always, guys, don't force yourself into a reading that's just simply not for you. Spirit, can you give me the energy of Sagittarius for February? All right, Sagittarius, you are starting out with the Nine of Swords. Ooh, why are you worried? Let's see what's crossing that. The Wheel of Fortune. So you're worried about whether or not something's going to be successful. You might be moving forward. I definitely see forward movement, but you're worried about it. In the past, you moved away from something that was chaotic. Let's see why all this is happening. But you're doing it with a lot of worry, a lot of concern. Eight of Wands reversed. So this is all happening because you're feeling blocked. There's something here that is legitimately blocking you. You're trying to move away from that, and you're worried about this. Let's see what's on your mind. You might not be talking to somebody right now. You could have moved away from somebody in a connection. Let's see what's on your mind, and you're very upset about that. You're wanting things to move back in a more positive direction, but you feel blocked for some of you. Yeah, Page of Swords. You're looking for answers. You're trying to figure things out. You may want to talk with somebody here. You're hoping to talk with somebody. Let's see what's happening in February. Page of Cups in the reverse. So I do have to point out that I am seeing a little bit of immaturity here as well. You might be holding back a little bit emotionally, or there could be an apology that either you feel you're owed and you're not receiving it right now, or it could be that you're refusing to apologize to somebody. Let's see how you're showing up. That'll tell us a lot. Queen of Wands. So you're showing up in your power here, which is good. You're trying to be very proactive. And I have to say, you're looking good. You're being proactive. Other people are taking notice of you, and you're aware of that. I do feel like you enjoy that. But you're showing up in your power, so that's good. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Your vibration looks like it is increasing in the month of February. So that's positive as well, because you don't want to be sitting in this energy of worry, concern, you know, sitting up worrying about everything. All right, so we have the High Priestess in reverse, sign of Scorpio. And in Spirit's advice, we have the Emperor in the reverse. So Spirit's going to advise you about a situation that could be out of control. There's also advice here about being over-controlling. So be careful with that. Let's see your outcome at the end of the month. There's a situation, too, that could be you need to take charge of, you need to take control of. All right, so we have the Death card. So there's a transformation coming by the end of the month. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant in reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does speak of a commitment of some sort that is ending. So let's clarify. So you could have had an ending with somebody, and this is why you're worried. You may not be talking with this person, and you're thinking you would like to, but one of you could have blocked the other as well. Let's see why the Nine of Swords is here. Ah, the Empress. That's nice energy. Taurus, Libra energy. All right. Ten of Wands reversed and the Eight of Coins reversed. Okay, so some of you guys are worried about money or a work situation, but more or less there's something here that hasn't been working out, and I do think that you're worrying, you're trying to figure out how to resolve the problems, how to figure out all of these problems, and it's a situation that's not working out here. Now, that being said, I do have to say that, again, I'm seeing you still have an extremely high energy here. You're embodying the Empress, the Queen of Wands. That's really good energy, and very high vibrational. So you're kind of sitting back. It's almost this energy of, you know, there's a situation that's not working out, but you're going to let those problems resolve themselves, and you're just going to try to move towards a higher vibration. So let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. That's good karma coming your way. Ooh, there's going to be a change with regard to love. Ace of Cups. Wow. You've got a big change coming, and it's a karma, it's good karma coming your way with regard to love. Now, let's see why this Six of Swords is here. Okay, so you moved away from something that wasn't working out, something chaotic. You realized your worth. You realized your value. And I do feel like, you know, this was a situation that you gave a lot of thought. You were worried about it. But there's going to be a big change here if there hasn't been already with regard to love. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Yeah, so what's blocked is clarity and communication. So you may have blocked this person. You may have moved away from this person. It took everything you had to do so. Sign of Leo, by the way. But I feel like, you know, you were very strong in the situation, and you just simply said, you know what, I am worth more than this. And it was a game changer. You may have blocked this person, but I see here with the Page of Wands, you're thinking about, you could be thinking their spine. Let's look. Let's see, why is that Page of Swords here? Yeah, confusion. So you might be kind of looking, spying, and checking to see what this person is doing. There's options here that you're thinking maybe you have more options than what you're exercising here as well. There is some confusion about whether or not you want to speak with somebody. You're thinking you might. Let's look at February. I am so intrigued with your reading now. All right, show me February for Sagittarius. Because I see new love coming in, and it's a game changer for you. Ooh, and there's the Emperor too. Some of you may have found a twin flame. But it looks like it's after you moved away from something that is not working out. All right, let's put the cards on the table. Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Four of Swords. The Star card, reversed, Aquarius. Five of Swords, reversed. The Magician, Gemini. Four of Cups, reversed. The Emperor. Now, Spirit's advising you about this Emperor, so be aware of that. Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse. This is the energy that's approaching you. Nine of Cups. Page of Swords reversed. The Sun in reverse. And the Knight of Swords reversed. So let's talk, Sagittarius. All right. So I do feel like there's somebody that you've been on break with. You have been contemplating, should you talk to this person? You may have done some low-key spying or wondered if they're checking up on you. I am seeing communication in the first week, but it's not going to be the communication that you were hoping for is the problem. I do feel like you have become extremely picky with regard to where you give your emotions and feelings, and I think that's very appropriate. I mean, you are in this Empress energy, and I do feel like that's very appropriate. So you're kind of keeping a lid on your feelings and emotions. I do see you having a discussion with somebody that you had a break with in the first week, and I'm seeing this just, it's not what you had hoped it would be. I do see the conflict ending between the two of you, and moving into the second week, that's when that conflict is going to end. It'll come about because of the communication, but it's just not, it's not fulfilling all your expectations. In the second week, I feel like you may feel that somebody is being emotionally manipulative with you. This is that Emperor energy here. So it could be somebody that you feel is a twin flame, and I'm not seeing it in reverse, so they could be. There's a relationship here with this Emperor that is not manifesting because this person has taken you for granted, and they could be in another relationship. Yeah, it looks like they're in another relationship. They have a significant other. Now, their attention is definitely on you by the middle of the month, but this is somebody who doesn't seem as if they have valued you in the way that you should have been. So it took this break, it took this conflict for this person to even give you some attention. And it's because they have interest elsewhere. They are involved with someone else. I do feel that the conflict between the two of you ends. There is a conversation in the first week, however, it's just not going to meet your expectations. Moving into the third week, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, this person that is aware, becomes aware of what has occurred here, because I see secrets coming out between this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles. And you kind of wanted it to come out. You kind of were hoping that it would come out. So you're not unhappy about the fact that this information has come out. It appears to me that you are involved with somebody here, Sagittarius, that may be in a connection with someone else. That secret gets revealed in the third week. Yeah, after mid-month in the third week. So I do feel like you're hoping it will, and you get your wish. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, there is something that you don't know, you don't realize, that is going to kind of make you a bit unhappy. And I feel like either you're unable to speak your truth or you go back into non-communication, and it looks like it's non-communication with somebody. So it's almost like you found this person and you're a perfect match. In fact, it looks as if they're a strong soulmate or twin flame energy, but the timing doesn't look like it is spot on. And so this is what's caused all this worry, all this concern. I don't think you were looking for this person. I think that this person, you came across this person, and it's, you know, typical of a twin flame journey that, you know, one person is ready and the other person is not. So this was fated. It was a fated meeting. It was a fated love. But it looks like, you know, by the end of the month, you're not happy with the way things are going. You feel like there might be things that you don't know about, or that this person might not be telling you everything. And it looks like you go into non-communication, which makes you unhappy. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. I feel like you're a very attractive person. You get a lot of attention. People notice you. And you're aware of this, but you feel this person is, you know, well, they're your twin. So that's a very difficult connection if that is what's taking place here. All right, so we have the Fool in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so in your energy, I see that you're very passionate about this person. You may feel that this was a false start and it's made you feel a bit foolish at times. I do see this being a highly sexual connection. Um, and I also feel like there's very little being offered, that it's more physical as far as what's being offered to you. I am seeing you communicate with somebody. There is some sort of a small offer here that I'm seeing in your energy. I'm seeing communication, but it looks like you had a false start with this person. The two of you come back together. There's a physical connection that occurs. And I do see that, you know, there is some kind of a small offer, but it's small. It's not big. I feel like, you know, you've been holding back from this person emotionally. You've been on break with this person, but you're very drawn towards them. Let's see why the High Priestess is here in reverse. King of Cups reversed. Yeah, the two of you are not on the same page. Four of Coins reversed. And the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, so the two of you do have deep, strong emotions, but this person is holding back. I do feel like they become exposed. So this is this Emperor. This is the Emperor here. I feel like this person feels exposed. I feel like this person feels like you can see right through them. They hold back emotionally, and I do feel like they're trying to release this connection, but they're just not quite able to. They have true emotion for you, but they're coming across with a lot of passion. It's like they're not acknowledging their emotions. They're trying to make this more of a physical connection, which makes them appear to be a bit of a player. And I do feel that this person, they're able to let their guard down with you, but then that guard goes right back up because they feel exposed. They do have true emotion, but they're not acknowledging it. They're trying to lean deeper into that more physical connection, which is why you feel that this person's not offering you very much, and they're not. I do see that there's been a gap in communication, and I do see that by the end of the month, that's going to come back around. I don't know why, but I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Libra as well. Let's look at Spirit's advice. Spirit is telling you that this Emperor is not ready, that they're only half-baked. They're not, there's a situation that's out of control here, and it's because somebody is trying to be very controlling, and there's also infidelity that's occurring. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands reversed. We have the Temperance. Yeah, you were guided together. And we have the Eight of Swords. All right, so Spirit's advice. There's a situation that you have to take control of. This Emperor that you're dealing with here, either a very strong soulmate or a twin flame energy, this person is not ready for this connection. And it shows very clearly that even though you want to work these problems out, this person is just not ready. They're not emotionally mature enough for this connection. I do see that Spirit is saying that it's blocked because of that. It's blocked because this person is not ready. And I know this is difficult to hear, but it's being blocked for your protection. You have protection. You're being guided and watched over and protected, and this person is being blocked from you in order to protect you. You are overthinking the situation. Spirit saying don't overthink the situation, and that you're not trapped in this connection. You are able to take that blindfold off and walk out of this at any point in order to find your balance. So Spirit is saying work on your balance, heal your energy, that you're being protected from this person currently. All right, let's look at your outcome. And I know that's the last thing you want to hear, because those are very strong connections. And it just seems like anything that can go wrong does go wrong in those connections. They're very chaotic. So I don't envy you that. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups reversed, the Devil in reverse, and the Four of Wands reversed. Wow. So at the end of the month, I see you holding back emotionally. Even if this person is offering you something, you're likely to turn it down. I do see this ending that is occurring. And it's because the Four of Wands here, it's not time for this union to take place. This person is not in the best of energy. I see you moving in another direction as a result of it, trying to release yourself from toxic energy. But in the back of your mind, you do still hold a space for this person, which is fine. That's appropriate. But it looks as if by the end of the month, you make the determination that you're going to go in your own direction so you don't deal with toxic energy. I feel like you are ending this, and you know, when this person decides that they're going to come forward in a clean and legitimate way, then you can make plans with this person. But I don't see it happening by the end of the month. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. This is, it's actually a good sign. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate not only you moving forward slowly, but this situation is progressing. It is moving forward very slowly. But guys, do not sit around and wait for somebody, because the longer you do that, the more this situation spins out of control. And I feel like, you know your value, you know your worth. And even if you decide that you're not going to move towards another person, you still need to move towards your own spirituality, your own development, and let this person mature. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. We'll see if there's any further messages or guidance. This is a tough read, guys. All right. Yeah, you have wishing well. Now, in this particular deck, we do read reversals, so I'm going to read that for you. Give me just a second. Desire is a sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Now, in the reverse, it says, this is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially whatever seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provides you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. That's what I just said to you guys. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. As the coin disappears into the mystery of the dark pool at the bottom of the well, have faith. Don't engage in wishful thinking. You must co-create with spirit, not make demands. You may yet get what you want. Never forget that life is filled with choices. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. So guys, you're being guided here to, just take a step back and let this person, mature. Let them step into that emperor role, and you move forward with your life. Do not wait for this person. Move forward into the things that you desire. And instead of forcing it, look at it more as co-creating with spirit. All right. I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. I know it's a tough read. but you will get through this. So just hang in there. I hope that this reading has given you some kind of insight into the situation. And if you have resonated with it, hit that like button. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you will do so. I would be grateful. Until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.